good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Schebler moves over, one away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Justin Bour, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading. Into the box now, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
This is in the air to left, and plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. In is Joey Votto now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 call.
Going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Career numbers against Chen. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franks has it in his sights. 1 out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. set to get his evening at the plate started, Robbie Franks. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf, second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1. In now is Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A 1-1 count to Puig. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 3. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bohr and deep. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bohr leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Alfaro is retired. 2 down now. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Miami's out in front 2-0. Standing in, Joey Votto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Count remains full. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Still 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So stepping in, Robbie Franks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Pillar aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei Chen, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Amir Garrett is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Line to the right side. One run is scored. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Bour. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit hard to the right side. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2
Count
pitch.
is 1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead it 7-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Jose Iglesias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Iglesias is off of first with 2 away. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Scooter Gennett is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Gennett.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jared Hughes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. This is lifted out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Franks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box now, Wei-Yin Chen. Popped him up. Gennett is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Joey Votto. And
this one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And there's 1 down now. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Franks is after it. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Kemp stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. So striding in, Ryan Schimpf. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Push to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So coming to the plate, Paul DeYoung, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Ready now for Cincinnati. Yasiel.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Zach Duke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Up next from Miami, Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those...
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Moving under it, Franks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it may be. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A tough break there, and on 1 pitch, the leadoff man's gone already to start off the 9th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Suarez is there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Smith. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. In now, Scott Schebler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he popped him up. Granderson on the move, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now, Yasiel Puig. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Granderson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Reds down to their final out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing grounder to the right side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. That misses. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wei-Yin Chen earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final score tonight. For the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs